Hello everybody. The first part of this video is going to be all done in casual sinners with a full green kit. I'm also purposely not using any dagger swaps just to show if you don't like using them or you're not comfortable. The rogue is still very viable in green. Some of these clips I will have a ferocity pot on, which I know not everybody can afford, but you definitely don't need it. So I'm just getting a nice little 1v1 with this Death Knight. I see him charging the Mason Shield, and those are very dangerous, so I'm trying to avoid getting hit by that. The lunge on it is super far, so I'm trying to be pretty careful of not getting hit by it. Oh, there, I hear him miss, go back in, apply the poison, go for the charge attack, and then kind of just switch back and forth, finish the fight. So backstab into charge attack again. I'm gonna go for another sword combo because I know he's hurt, but he gets the riposte, so I use the end of the sword combo to avoid it. And then charge attack because he's charging up his sword and shield. Wasn't able to avoid that riposte, but I know he's not feeling good, so just end the fight. Here again, backstab into charge attack. Doing the beginning of the sword combo tends to make people block. It's a good way to bait them into blocking so you can get another charge attack in. Here we have a sword master, and you cannot backstab invisible players, so I am waiting until he moves, and then I'm going to try to get the backstab on him. But he ends up turning around anyway, so full dagger combos is still pretty solid to lead with the poison. And then he uses his spinning sword, so I quick blade out. And then I'm just going to re-engage with the dual swords. And then you can charge attack pretty much at any point during the sword combo. So he's charging up his sword and shield during that, so we just go for the charge attack finish. Here I see two players teaming. It's a rogue and a fighter, so I know I got to be a bit more careful. Play it like you're outnumbered in duos and just take care of the person with the lowest health first. I do get lucky enough for this fighter not to see me, so we're going to take care of the rogue first. That way we can have the 1v1 with the fighter. He does get a shield from using his spin attack, so I'm not going to engage. I'm just going to try to burn it off. And now I'm just buying time to get my vanish back. Just making use of the terrain. So we have vanish back, but I see him pull out a thunderclap, and now I just want to avoid getting hit by it. So he does miss it. I'm going to go for this, and crazy enough, he jumped over it. That was awesome. And I'm losing this trade. Honestly, the fact that he jumped over that charge attack really got me messed up. I'm gonna re-engage here. I'm gonna preemptively block because I know he has his spin back. And I'm down to trade with him in here. The spin is gone, but this skeleton shoots me in the back, so I just want to disengage again. Now we're just gonna try to catch him while he's healing. I want him to use the spin, but he's not using it, so I'm just going to try to get some damage. And then it comes out, and I get pinned against the wall. No big deal. Now we're just going to trade with him for a bit. Definitely cut it close, but I thought he was more hurt than that. That's how I was missing a lot of my dagger hits. This is just a third-party clip using the dual swords with the 50% damage reduction from leaving stealth and backstab charge attack. Did not expect this guy to just come out here like that swinging, so I'm just gonna disengage. You see, switch like moving left and right, strafing a bit, is gonna make them miss their grab and their thunderclap. I see this rogue here, and I figure he'll be a good distraction for this Death Knight. I want to get down behind him, but apparently I can't fit through that hole. And he still ends up getting distracted by him anyway. So yeah, make use of the damage reduction. And get the dual sword combo in. And I'm just going to disengage from this fighter. I'm not quite ready for the fight yet. Here we see him have he has a shield pot on, so we're just going to try to burn that off. And I'm going to get around this wall, and while he's chasing, I'm going to charge up the sword combo. And that's it. You see his spin didn't even really hurt because we had that damage reduction. And same thing here. Dual sword with damage reduction. He has that one-time use, like, activation aura. It hurts a way bad, like way worse, I guess. So we're just gonna back up from it. And once it runs out, just finish with some charge attacks. We're switching into blue lobbies here. I believe I do have some dagger swaps in here, but I don't think nothing crazy. Let me just take care of this guy, totally not wall hacking pyro. Backstab, we go for the dagger swap, but we don't get a second backstab. And he's just going to try to hug us, so we're going to charge attack him a bit. And immediately re-engage when he doesn't expect it. We got the damage reduction from the invis, and just finish the fight off. This rogue's a legend. No crossbow. Sorry. So no backstab bleed here, but still decent damage. He gets 2 riposte on me. The first one wasn't too bad because we had damage reduction, but the second one, he had his battle cry up, and I got hit by a skeleton at the same time, so definitely have to disengage from that. He also probably healed quite a bit from it. And I see the battle cry is up again. That's also why I did not go for a charge attack afterwards. I'm thinking he's pretty low. I'm trying to stay aggressive, but he's getting pretty close to killing me here. So I'm actually about to disengage, but the fire flask ends up finishing him. Avoid that riposte. And here, like I said earlier, the beginning of the sword combo. Oh yeah, you gotta block the rupture. Yeah, the beginning of the sword combo tends to make people want to block, so it's a good way to bait out their block so you can get a charge attack in. And then this guy's in the middle of a combo, so we're just gonna out DPS him there. I'm honestly not sure why I even have this clip in here. Yeah, I'm sorry to this cryo. I'm reactivating Banish, but then I just see this guy chilling here. A full dagger combo into a charge attack from the swords. I know he's not feeling great. It might have outright killed him if he didn't have the spinning sword on. But, yeah, he's very low. I'm just gonna finish him off with another charge attack. Bump into a little rogue here. First hit is very important. So I get the first hit, but he gets a petrify off. This used to be a way more common thing of using petrify in a dual sword combo, but really all you have to do is block, and that's it. I mean, it's really good against like a caster who has a staff out, but yeah, you just block. So he's gonna be looking for us behind these statues. And I see he's going to want to activate his vanish, so I know I need to hit him. So I'm actually going to do dagger charge attack, close the distance. And at this point I'm just going to try to out DPS him and win the trade. But he goes for a charge attack here, so definitely going to win. And that's about it. I'm going to have a little bit of gameplay here at the end of just a duos match. Just some good loot, nothing too exciting. But I want to talk a little bit about the game. Like I said last time I talked about the state of the game, is I don't want to be negative. I do love this game and I believe in it, but I have taken a 2-day break from uploading, and that's for 2 main reasons. 1, I started school, and 2, the game's rough. Ideally, I would only want to be playing in Classic Sinners or Hard Mode, but the queue times are absolutely outrageous right now, and when I do get into a game, it's probably, I would say, a little over half the matches you're guaranteed to have either teamers or wall hackers, if not both. It's been pretty near unplayable. Me and my duo partner probably average around a 20-minute wait time to get into games, and that's with us bouncing around all 3 servers trying. Like, we'll do, 5-10 minutes here on one server and bounce to the next, and it's very hard to find matches. And then you can find games in casual or even classic castle, but I don't really want to play low gear score lobbies. First of all, there's not a lot of money to be made in there, and since there's less gear going around and a low player base, the price of like hitting blue is insanely expensive. You can easily spend over 100,000 buying a blue rogue kit, and you're just never going to make that money back. And then if I go down to casual, mainly just going to be fighting new players, which I don't really enjoy either. So I've been having a pretty hard time getting some good footage and some fun matches. Casuals was fun, but it's only when I can get someone who's pretty good at the game to fight. But yeah, I don't want to be super negative, but it's it's been rough, guys. I'm not really too sure what to do about it. I know some other content creators are bailing, or at least playing other games in the meantime. I'm not 100% sure what to do at this point. I'll probably still have some videos here and there, but if you guys have any advice or anything you want me to do, just let me know. That's about it. Bye.